Hello and welcome to Waking Up with Depeche Mode. My name is Ray Luna and I teach little piano tutorials here on YouTube and Twitch. And wow, what a way to blow the intro, the opening of the show. But we're taking a look at, this is from the 1982 album, not Speak and Spell, from Broken Frame. And we're taking a look at the sun and the rainfall. We're in the key of G major. I had it all planned out to do an awesome intro for you guys, and I just had the fingering all wrong when I started to. I'm cracking myself up already. Here we go. Let's go ahead and take a look. We're going from E minor, okay? Then we're going to G major. Okay, then we're going to A minor. And then to C major. Okay, once again, this is from the Depeche Mode's 1982 album of Broken Frames, the first album completely written by Martin Gore, and this is called The Sun and the Rainfall. Okay, so here's the lyrics. Let me show it to you. Someone will call, something will fall, and smash on the floor, right? E minor. Without reading the text, know what comes next. I've seen it before, and it's painful. Then does a little lick here, right? Things must change. We must rearrange them. Then down to C, E minor. Or we'll have to estrange them to A minor. All that I'm saying, the game's not worth playing over and over again. Sorry about that. There it is. All right, once again. Right? You're the one I like best. You retain my interest. You're the only one. If it wasn't for you, don't know what I'd do. Unpredictable like the sun and the rainfall. Things must change. We must rearrange them, or we'll have to estrange them. All that I'm saying, the game's not worth playing over and over again. Right? Okay, so now let me show you how the bass line actually goes. Okay, so you got your E minor, G, A, to C. Once again, E, G, A, to C. Like that, okay? So that's how you want to actually play the verse. Let me soften this piano up a little bit. It's a little loud in my ears. Here we go. And you're starting with the higher. Right? So, someone will call, something will fall, and smash on the floor. Oops, wow. Without reading the text, know what comes next. I've seen it before, and it's painful. Right, and then we go to our chorus, which I'll show you next, okay? So that is your verses. That's for, this is The Sun and the Rainfall by Depeche Mode, 1982. Okay, so I was like little when I first learned this song. I must have been like 11 years old, and the only part I knew was... right? And that is kind of like your intro, right? Something like that, right? In the right hand, and then you just follow with those same chords. E minor to G. You're going up to A now, then down to C. Okay, once again, E, G, A, right? And then you're going to a C major there, okay? Like that, okay? So now you got to put that bass line though. Right, nice and slow. Let's do it together. The trickiest part is right here with the E to the G. Darn it, I keep landing that wrong. Okay, let's do it again. We're going to do it right. That, okay, it's so hard to play that slow, but it's right. Okay, so now we know it. All right, we got the intro, we got the verses. Now let's do our chorus. The chorus chords go like this. It's G, things must change, then to a B by itself, back to G, we must rearrange them, down to E minor, or we'll C, have to estrange them. Now I take out the lower C because it's just too much. To A, then back to our all that I'm saying, game's not worth playing, over and over again, right? Okay, so let's go through that chorus again. Things must change. Then by itself, we must rearrange them, to estrange them. It's the A minor. Then we walk up to E minor. All that I'm saying, game's not worth playing, over and over again. Right, so let's do it again. Things must change. We must rearrange them, or we'll have to estrange them. Saying the game's not worth playing, over and over again. Things must change. Things must change. Right, you kind of end the song something like that. So that's a quick little overview. I do have a full tutorial on the sun and the rainfall on my YouTube channel. You guys can check that out. It's all free. All my little tutorials are free. You go check them out on YouTube. Okay, so let's go ahead and move forward. I just want to warm up my hands a little bit for some syncopation that we're going to do here. So we're going to go ahead and take a look next. We're going to go back. We're going to go step out of Depeche Mode for a second. And we are going to do a song that I have loved since I was a kid. And it's a keyboard classic. So let me see if I could put some strings on here. How about this? I haven't played it in a while. Okay, let's go ahead and do it. This is Gary Numan's Cars. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. What year was this song here? Let's look it up real quick. Gary Numan's Cars. Cars, 1979 from the Pleasure Principle album. This is Gary Newman now. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look. What key is it in here, real quick? Gary Newman, Cars, key signature. Alrighty, so according to this, we're in the key of A. Let's go ahead and change the key of A major. We were in G for the sun and the rainfall, and now we're going to the key of A. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. Right, like that. So this is what we're going to be playing. Your bass line goes like this. Right, got to get that bass line down. Oh, we got a little chat here. Hello, good morning. Hey, thank you. Oh, it is a classic, right? I love this song. So we're going to walk through it nice and slow so you guys can learn it with me. Okay, so here we go. Starting with an A here. So it's basically kind of playing off of an A, I think. Here. So let's see. Right? Now the right hand is holds that note. Where's it at? Okay, let's do it again. Starting on an A. Okay, then it switches to a G. See, that's what... There it is. That's where it goes to the... So that's where we're holding the A right here. Let me put the hands together for you nice and slow. Right? That is the trickiest part. You got that little... Right? So you'll get it though. Here we go. A. Okay, you see it? Let's do it again. That's how the notes line up, okay? Pretty good, huh? It would help if I stopped hitting the wrong notes in the left hand here. Let's do it again. Right? So that is one of the trickiest parts of the song to play, okay? But once you get it, it feels so good. Let's do it together. Hold it. Let's do the whole thing. 2. Here it comes. Then we go to this part. Here we go. Very smooth in the end. Okay, so I just wanted to practice it a little bit because I haven't played it in a while. So we go into octave in D. Right, just going to a fifth there, right? And that part's real fast. Like that, so. Very smooth on this one. And then back to the top. Okay, so those are the main parts. Now on the left hand, what I do, Gary's playing like a tambourine, right? So I'm just gonna do octaves. Let's just do octaves in D, okay? Let's try that together, okay? Here we go. Here we go. Something like that, okay? So if you can't do the octaves, just hit D's. Right, if you're playing in a band, you probably have a bass player, and he's hitting some bass lines for you, so you can probably skip some of that and just play the right-hand lead. Right? So now the verses are kind of simple because they're just here in my car. Right? So you kind of know all of that. The last thing is there's a final melody that you need to know. It starts like this. It goes like this. It's in the same bass line. It's another harmony here. And then you're doing the same bass line. Sorry, like that. Oh my gosh. Let's do it again. So the timing's a little different than the other melody that we learned. So that's probably why I'm having a little trouble with it. But let's go ahead and do it again. It's the end of the song. Nope, see, I went too soon. So it's not the same as the other one. My apologies, you guys, but let's get this down. There it is. Oh gosh, I keep going too soon. You guys know what I'm doing. You can see it. Now. And that is all the parts and pieces you need to know to play Gary Numan's Cars. Now I'm going to go ahead. The reason I'm working that out today, live on the air, which I usually don't do, usually I practice them very well before I play, is because I want to record the tutorial today and tomorrow for this song. So if you feel, Mr. Bhutan, if you feel that's a good, that's all the parts and pieces, I believe. I think I'm ready for to film the tutorial, you guys. So today we're going to be uploading, later on this afternoon, we're going to be uploading Home by Depeche Mode, which is the next song we're going to do. But I wanted to work on Gary Numan this week. I had to get to this song. So we're going to try to finish this one and Don't You Forget About Me by Simple Minds. But let's go ahead and wrap it up there for Gary Numan. I just wanted to kind of warm up my fingers. So I'm going to do a little recording on this song today for this tutorial. But if you guys feel that that's good enough, let me know in the comments. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in. And yes, I love these songs. They're so classic. And I try to learn them as best I can before I pass them along to y'all. So let's go ahead and move into the 1990s now. We're going to go to the, what is this, the Ultra album? I want to say it's Ultra. 1997. Depeche Mode Home. Yeah, so this is from, let me see. Depeche Mode Home was on Ultra, I believe. Yes, it was the 1997 album Ultra. Let's go ahead and take a look at what key signature we're in. Where is Home? Home, according to this, is where? In the key of what? Is my little paperwork. My goddaughter actually helped me work this song out. She was a music major at Cal State Fullerton. Let's see here. So it looks like we're in the key of what? B major. The relative to G sharp would be B. Let's go ahead and set it to B for now. See if that works here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at Home. This is from the 1997 album Ultra. This is Depeche Mode again. Let's go ahead and take those strings off for now. At the end of the song, we'll use the strings, though. It kind of goes like this. It goes. Right, so we're going to get to the strings at the end of the song. But for the main verses, we're going to go ahead and start like this. This is the acoustic version that they play. Right, so it's... I'm going to get the lyrics up here. I don't want to screw them up. Let's go ahead and do this. All right, let me scroll down a little bit. Here is a song. My voice is a little off today, people, so I don't know if I can hit the high ones, but let's go ahead and just try it in a lower octave here. So, here is a song from the wrong side of town, where I'm bound to the ground by the loneliest sound. Well, that pounds from within and is pinning me down. Supposed to sustain that note there. Here is a page from the emptiest stage, a cage or the heaviest cross ever made, a gauge of the deadliest trap ever laid. And I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally, I found that I belong here. The heat and the sickly sweet smelling sheets that cling to the backs of my knees and my feet. Well, I'm drowning in time to a desperate beat, and I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally, I found that I belong. Oh, wait, where's that? Long. Here it is. Feels like home. Well, I should have known from my first breath. Where's it at? I couldn't sing the breath. Breath, and he holds that note, right? Martin's so good, especially live. Breath. God's and the only true friend I call mine, and pretend, oh, that I'll make amends the next time and be friend of the glorious end of the line. And I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally, I found that I belong. Now, depending what version you're playing, Peter sometimes starts it here. It goes. Right? But what I like to start it with is this part. This part cracks me up. Didn't know that Martin Gore was Hispanic. Anyway, it makes me laugh, but I love it. It's so awesome. Okay, so let's go again. There it is. Right? Then you got your... Mark by bad. Right? And you're supposed to go up to here, but I ran out of keys. Right, but it's an octave higher. Okay, so I walked you through the song. I just wanted to make sure I could still play it. We're going to be uploading this tutorial today. So I just want to do a quick walkthrough for anybody who plans on taking a look at this song. So we're going to take a look at the top. We got a G sharp here. Okay, now you hit it once in the left hand though. Okay, to make it a seventh. Then down to our B. Okay, so it's kind of your intro, but it's also the verse. So only hit it once in the left hand. And kind of let it ride. You know what I mean? Like that underlying note is still there. Now. It's very subtle. Here is a song from the wrong side of town, where I'm bound to the ground by the loneliest sound. Well, that pounds from within and is pinning me down. Then you go. Okay, so it's just an octave to a fifth. Like that. Then you go. Okay, once again. Okay, then you follow up. Verse 2. Here is a page from the emptiest stage, a cage or the heaviest cross ever made, a gauge of the deadliest trap ever laid, and I thank you. Let's do the chorus. For bringing me here. Okay? So it's A sharp minor, C sharp major, F minor to G sharp. Okay? So, and I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally, I've found that it's a diminished D chord. Here's D major. If you lower the fifth and lower the third, it's diminished. Right? Isn't that awesome? I love chords. Okay, here we go. Finally, I found that I belong here. Let's do it again. And I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these cheers. Finally, I found that I belong here. Right? Now, let's jump ahead. Verse 2 is played exactly the same as verse 1, so we're not going to play it. Pardon me. I'm thirsty here. So what we're going to do, though, is we're going to do the chorus again, but we're going to go to the bridge. The belong feels like home. That part, okay? See if my voice holds out. Okay, so once again, the chorus. But we're going to go to this chorus 2 now, the second time you play the chorus. Thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, right? For singing these cheers. Here we go. Finally I found that and then you go back, belong. You're gonna walk down, okay? So you're gonna go belong. Feels like home. It's a weird change there from F sharp to F minor. Okay, so belong. Feels like home. Then to G, then to F major. Well, I should have known. Then a weird E here. It's actually an E, some sort of E. It's an E, C sharp minor 6 with an E in the bass. From my first breath. It's breath is the word I'm trying to sing, but I cannot hit that octave. Breath. Okay, and I'll show you all this. I'm just doing it so you can see it. Okay, this is what we're learning, right? So that is your bridge of the song, okay? So here we go. Finally, I've found that let's go to the bridge. Belong. Feels like home. Then to major. Well, I should have known. Right? From my first breath. You just do a little pulsating. Then you go to verse 3. God send me on. Right? So that takes you back to the verses. Okay, so I think that's good for the bridge. Let's just do it one more time just to be safe, because this part is kind of tricky. Okay, so finally I've found that I belong. Feels like home. Well, I should have known from my first breath. God's and the only true friend I call mine, and pretend, oh, that I'll make amends the next time and be friend of the glorious end of the line. And I thank you for bringing me here, for showing me home, for singing these tears. Finally I found that So it starts like this. Here we go. We're doing the same chords. I'm going to show you the outro now. Okay, this is what you're going to be doing in the left hand for the rest of the song here. A sharp, C sharp, F to G sharp. And on the recorded version, it just kind of ends like this. Real softly. Right? So that's actually your ending for the recorded version. We're doing the live version, so we're going to go like this. I love that part. Right now you walk through the chords. So the first one is tricky because you're hitting a A sharp, but you're going to this note in the right hand. Okay, so see it? Okay, so that is one melody. And then let's put the strings on for the actual outro. Here we go. Play that twice, then. Okay, like that. So. Then we go like this. It's real fast though. It's like that. Okay, so it's real fast. Sorry about that. Then. And then it should be a G sharp higher, but I don't have enough keys there, okay? So you see it now? Okay, let's do it again. I'm doing it slow on purpose. And then remember, this is an octave higher. Okay? And that's how the song ends. And then it just goes. Okay, so now let's get the left hand together with it. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so when you hit the right, like that. All right, so let's do it again one more time. You land it there. And that is Home by Depeche Mode, 1997 Ultra. We're going to upload that tutorial later on today. I got to finish the chapter breaks, but we'll get that up later on before the evening comes because I have other stuff I'm working on. I'm also launching another channel too. Well, not another channel, but another show as part of this channel. And it's more about retro video games and stuff like that. So I have some footage I got to film. I got a lot of editing to do today. So we're trying to get through some of these. Let's go ahead and move forward. We're going to do one last song. Well, I guess we have time for a few more. But that was Home from the 1997 album Ultra. We did The Sun and the Rainfall. We did Gary Newman's Cars today, which was great. But now I want to take a look at Useless. This is also from the Ultra album. Let me see what key we're in. I want to say it's E minor or G. Or maybe I'm completely wrong. I could be completely wrong. Let's see here. Useless advice. All my hanging around. I am completely wrong because it's in the key of B major. Here we go. Let's go. Oh, I'm already in B. Okay, perfect. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Useless. Let's put a little something different on. Let's take these strings off here. Nah, I don't like that. Let's go back to a piano. All right, that's pretty deep piano there. This is Useless for the 1997 album Ultra, Depeche Mode. Well, it's about time. It's beginning to hurt. Time you made up your mind. Just what is it all worth? All my useless advice, all my hanging around, all your cutting down to size, all my bringing you down. Watch the clock on the wall. Feel the slowing of time. Hear a voice in the hall. Echoing in my mind. All your stupid ideals. You got your head in the clouds. Well, you should see how it feels with your feet on the ground. Here I stand, the accused. With your fist in my face. Feeling tired and bruised. With the bitterest taste. All my useless advice, well, all my hanging around, all your cutting down to size, all my bringing you down. Right? We gotta end the song. It's like kind of ends like that. Anyway, okay, let's go ahead and walk through it now. I like to play these songs sometimes to make sure I still know them, you know? Okay, there's a lot of songs. All right, let's go ahead and start with our little live. It's got like the live version, the acoustic version of it. To F sharp, B, like that, okay? And on the right hand, I'm just kind of like, right? So what I'm doing there is an inverted D sharp minor, right? I'm just walking up a B here. Like that. Like that. That's how we're going to play it, okay? So, well, it's about time. It's beginning to hurt. Time you made up your mind. Like that. Okay? So that's kind of how the verses go. Then you get to your chorus. Let me show you the chords. It's a B, it's an A sharp minor. All my useless advice to a B major. All my hanging around. All your cutting down to size. C sharp. All my bringing you down. Back to B. Let me show you this lick now. All black notes except that A. Then repeat it again. Right? And that's kind of it. That's most of the song. You got your chorus, you've got your little lick there, and now let me go ahead and show you the little solo. So what you've got, you've got your B, A sharp minor to B, right? All my useless advice, all my hanging around, right? Watch the chord changes. All your cutting down to size, right? You're going back and forth, then to the C sharp. Back down to B. Then back to the top, okay? The reason I'm showing you that is because you use the same chords for the solo. And the solo is really simple. It's like 2 notes. Same as the chorus, see? Here comes that C sharp. Down to the B. Like that, and you go from F sharp to the top. Okay, so let's do the solo again. Like that. And that is your solo. And the reason I was showing you that is because you're going to end up having to sing the chorus over it. It's like this. It goes, all your stupid ideas got your head in the clouds. You should see how it feels with your feet on the ground. Right, like that, okay, at the very end of the song. Anyway, I just haven't done it in a while, so I don't want to do it live. Okay, so that's kind of all the parts and pieces you need to play Useless by Depeche Mode. I believe that's everything. And if not, I think there's a full tutorial on my channel for useless. So let's go ahead and move it out. We're going to end the show today. I'm going to play a little something and then we'll take off. I've got plenty of recording to do. I can't wait. I'm excited, though. Okay, so let's go ahead and play us out with a little... Let's see, what song do I want to play? Let me take a look at my list here. What sounds like a fun one to play right now on the way out? You know what? I'm going to do a more sentimental one here. Let's go to this classic from the 1984 album. I'm going to play an acoustic version of it. No singing because my voice is shot today. But we're going to do a little Somebody from the 1984 album, Some Great Rewards. Let's go ahead and set to the key. I want to say it's also in G, but... Somebody. I want somebody to share. I think I'm having a better piano day than I am voice day, and I'm not having a very good piano day. Okay, my fingers are on the left hand are all over the place. Okay, so let's go ahead and set to the key of G. I'm just going to play a nice little acoustic version of Somebody here, and then we'll call it a day, okay? Let's go ahead and play it. I just love to play this song here. I'm going to mute this mic because I don't want you hearing all the clacking of my fingers here. A little Somebody. We still got a few minutes. I'm going to play a little Everything Counts now. I want to get down. I'm in the mood to get down, people. Let me show you that part. You're going to go like this in the left hand. That's what you're doing there. C, G, F, A minor, D minor, that's an F, G, to an A flat, okay? So it's a lot. Okay, and you want to play it that stiff. You want to play it a little bit more like... Ah! Then you go, oh. Something like that. I just wanted to kind of wrap up the show there. I love playing Everything Counts. We'll do that one tomorrow. We'll start with the show with that. So for those of you who are interested in learning Everything Counts, I've been in the mood to play that one. That one in Pimpf, I play a lot. Because if you do not practice these songs, you will forget them. So that's why I practice these songs a lot. Anyway, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you, Mr. Gunnar Patuhan. Thank you so much for tuning into the channel and for jumping in the chat. We want to have a blessed and happy day, y'all. So have a blessed, happy day, and we will see you again tomorrow. Bye, everyone.